Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new LR Final Form Cooler, obviously released as part of the Worldwide Celebration 2022 here. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with how I like to do my videos, because I know there's a lot of new players here, what I like to do is typically spend a bit of time going over what the new units do, looking at their kits, and then going over the team builds, and then jumping into the events. So if you guys already know what the unit does, you guys don't want to waste time watching this portion, feel free to skip ahead to the part where we actually showcase the unit off. But again, a lot of new players here and a lot of people switching over, from other games to play this. So I do think it's definitely worth it in terms of time to go over what the character does. So this is Cooler Final Form. Leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors or Movie Bosses, category Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 170%. Plus an additional attack and HP and defense by 30% for characters who also belong to the transformation boost category. So, classic 200% leader boost there, depending on how many categories you fit in. Super attack effects, we have the 12 key being the Death Drop. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack, so a 50% raise there. We have the Death Flash. This is a raised attack and causes mega colossal damage to enemies. That is an infinite stacking for attack there. So he's going to be just, gradually increasing his attack throughout the course of the fight, which is pretty cool. And keep in mind, that is also going to directly affect the damage of his active skill. The active skill damage gets directly modified by attack raises from super attack effects. Passive is Endless Terror. Activates the entrance animation once only and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack for 3 turns when there is another Terrifying Conquerors category ally on the team at the start of character's attacking turn. That's very easy to do. You're not really ever going to be running a team where this guy is on the team without another Terrifying Conquerors ally. Then he gets Key +5 just for existing and attack and defense plus 100%. Then he gets an additional Key +1 up to 5. And attack and defense plus 10% up to 100% with each attack performed. So clearly he's going to have to launch 100, or not 100, 100, yeah, he's going to have to launch 100 attacks. He's going to have to launch 10 attacks to build up to that max of 100%. So at that point, he will have his maxed out passive. And then he launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So a lot of additional so far. And then if that wasn't enough, he launches an additional super attack starting from the turn in which the character performs the 10th attack in battle. Now, there is actually a scenario. Actually, it's not possible at 55% because you need additionals from the hidden potential as supposed to be possible. But there is a potential situation where this guy could launch 6 super attacks on his second rotation. And the way that's possible is, you get your first attack from just a normal attack. Then you get your additional attack from the entrance animation buff. Then you're getting the 2 additionals from just the, part of his passive. And then you can get his hidden potential attack, which is a total of 5 attacks. Then on his second rotation, he can get another 5 attacks in that same way. And then that will trigger the 6th attack at the end for launching 10 attacks in battle. So that's pretty insane. And then he also has an active skill, which is the Supernova. Can be activated after performing 8 or more attacks in battle once only. Again, at this point, we know that that's pretty easy to do. This is pretty much going to be a turn 5 or 6 active skill, which is not bad. Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage, and then it disables the enemy's action once within the turn. So that's a pretty powerful effect. Then we have his links over here. We have Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Classic, Final Form Cooler link set here. The one change that they made between this guy and like the STR Cooler is the fact that they replaced Brutal Beatdown with Legendary Power, which I'm completely fine with. If there was one link I would have preferred they get rid of, it was Brutal Beatdown. So I think they did a good job with this guy's link set here. And then in terms of categories, Terrifying Conquerors, Movie Bosses, Transformation Boost, Wicked Bloodline, Target Goku, Final Trump Card, Space Traveling Warriors, and Planetary Destruction. So a pretty monstrous unit here. Now, the one thing I will comment on about this character is I believe because of the way that this guy was designed, he is definitely a unit that is going to benefit greatly off of dupes. At 55%, he should still be pretty good, but for example, you're not going to be able to crit with this character. Well, I mean, I guess you are, but it's only a 10% chance, right? You have 5 crit built in because he's STR type. but you're not going to be able to get the extra attack at all because, again, he has 0 additional. So all of these things, like, this guy is going to benefit so greatly off of additionals and crits that him at 55%, he might not look as impressive as you would think. And especially with him also being a big bad bosses unit, this is a character where he's going to just explode once you get more dupes invested in him. So I would not be surprised if we go into the showcase and he's not looking as good as you would like, because again, this is just the nature of how characters that like use a lot of additional attacks work. Like kind of like physical Vegito Blue or like AGL Evolution Blue Vegito or even Tech Vegito Blue, right? You want crits, you want additionals to bring out their max potential. So I built 2 different teams for him. I think at this point in terms of viable teams to use, 200% leader skills are really what you want to be basing your team off of. So I built 2 different 200% leader skill teams. The first one is, I mean, they're both his team, right? Yeah, they're both under his leader skill. So the first team is going to be this setup over here. I would consider this to be more of like the end game style team that's really going to be able to get into like the difficult content and actually win. Now, this is going to be cooler next to Physical Janemba. I think Physical Janemba is going to be a really, really nice addition to this team. This is his first 200% leader skill that Janemba has access to, and I think he's going to look pretty good here. And then the other rotation is going to be Ginyu Force focused. It's going to be Captain Ginyu and then Rakumen Guldo. We're going to have the Jeese and Birder floating around. Now, the thing with Jeese and Birder is they're actually, oops, wrong here. They're actually not going to be able to buff Janemba because they buff Space Traveling Warriors category allies, but I think they're still warranted to be used on the team. And then lastly, we're going to have the Tech Janemba, who I think is actually also going to be pretty good. This is also, I believe, is this his first 200%? I think it is. First 200% leader skill. The guy has built-in guard. He has pretty good effects here, but a little bit of a wonky situation. I think one thing that does help Tech Janemba is the fact that STR Cooler, once he has built up a lot of his passive, doesn't necessarily need a lot of ki. So you can sort of leave the key there for Janemba, and you can sort of say the same thing about the Ginyu rotation. Ginyu is not going to need a lot of key. Rakumen Guldo is not going to need a lot of key. So none of these characters really need a lot of key on this team, other than Tech Janemba. So I'm really going to just be feeding him the key, and then maybe Physical Janemba as well, but it's not as important that he gets those supers off. Other team we have is more so just like a let's just destroy stuff really fast team. I think what we'll do is we'll sort of take this team into like Infinite Dragon Ball history or something, just to see what Cooler can like really look at with his like potential unleashed against like not as strong of a boss here. But obviously next to full power freeze, the damage is going to be crazy. We still have Janemba here, and we're going to be floating 3 supports: Turles, STR Bojack, and then the Tech Janemba. So I think what we'll do first is we'll go ahead and jump into the Red Zone versus Baby with this team. Baby's a pretty tough fight, and Cooler is not going to have type advantage, for example, over the last phase. But I just want to see how well this guy does here. Baby's a tough fight, really tough. In terms of support memory, I guess, what do I want to do here? I guess we'll just bring the Icarus one, just as like a default good support memory here. And then I'll bring Whis, just because Captain Ginyu will be able to heal us up if we fall below the threshold to exchange, or not exchange, to transform. Let me see if I can find a cooler friend here. Okay, nice. Here's a 55% cooler. Looks like he's 10 crit and level 1 link. So this is fine. I'll take this. So let's go ahead and jump in with this here, and we'll see how good Cooler looks. All right, let me just undo this and make sure that the intro and stuff is on here. Yep, perfect. All right, here we go. Alrighty, so the first rotation looks like it's Ginyu, Jisun. I'm actually going to rotate Ginyu here. And I think I'll keep things like this. We have Janemba floating onto this rotation in 2 turns from now, so I think I'll set up the Cooler here. So Cooler is starting out with 148,000 defense. He is getting support from the Jeese and Birder, which is not the greatest amount of defense, but again, he has to build up. And then remember, he is greatly raising defense for 1 turn. when he performs a 12 key super attack, which we potentially could get 4 supers on this turn, potentially. So let's see how this works. I'm going to leave Jason Border in slot 1 because they can dodge baby there. Let's go ahead and do this, and then for Ginyu, we'll do this so you can stack. All right. Hopefully they dodge this, because this actually would hurt. Okay, perfect. Nice. So we'll have Jason Birder build up here. It's going to be a little bit annoying just to get the rotations established at first, so we might not be seeing the greatest numbers, but once we have everything set the way I want it to be, we should be looking pretty good. Oh, only 1 attack, huh? All right. What does Cooler give us here? 3.1. Okay. It's actually not the worst. He's going to be building up pretty quick, I think. So there's the first attack. There's the second. There's a super. I'll take that. There's a great defense raise. All right, let's see how many more he gives us. We can get 2 more here. Okay, triple super. His defense is definitely high enough at this point where he could tank a super pretty fine. Doesn't really need help here. And then there's the 4th attack, and then that's all he can do for now, because if we had dupes in him and we were able to get the additional within the hidden potential system, that could have activated right there. So that's already 4 attacks. So next turn, he's going to be able to activate his active skill for the following turn. So on turn 5, he will be able to launch his active skill. All right, now this turn's a little bit weird, just because I wanted to float this Cooler. And then Raccoon and Goldo aren't necessarily going to be guarding because Ginyu isn't on this rotation yet. I think what I want to do here, I don't know if there's a way to actually get Janemba's passive. We do this. That's only 3 orbs there. Janemba needs 4 orbs, doesn't he? Let me just check. Yep, 4 more orbs. Let me grab this. And then we'll go ahead and do this. This is just a bad rotation. Again, it's going to be a little bit weird until... Okay, they are guarding. Nice. It's just going to be a little bit hard until we can get the rotations established. That wasn't too bad. Alright, and then Cooler's going to be supering here. Hopefully we get... I think 2 supers would be sufficient here. Let's see. Alright, normal. Alright, normal. 1 more. There we go. Okay, that's fine. I'll take 2 supers. 2 supers should be good enough. But again, that is 4 attacks. So, only problem with this turn is we didn't get an 18 key super, so we didn't end up building his attack at all. Alright, here we go. Finally, we got the rotation that I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Cooler at 229,000 defense. Janemba is at 227. That's pretty good. Now, normally you'd want to build up Janemba, but I really don't want to put Cooler there, so I'm going to just go ahead and leave Janemba right there. With Cooler, we'll go ahead and grab these. That's a 24 key super, and then we'll do this. Alright, so at this point, I think we're looking pretty good with Cooler already. Alright, Janemba, you want to absorb this? No. Okay, thanks. Alright, Cooler is up to, let's see. I want to say he'll probably be around, like, 4-ish million, maybe a little bit higher. 4.2, something like that. Oh, no, never mind. 5.4, okay. Let's see how many supers he does here. Alright. There we go. That's gonna... A 4 million 12 key, huh? Okay. Definitely good. Alright, baby is taken care of here. We have our rotations fully established now, so we should be off to the races at this point. Let's go ahead and... oh, we got this activated. It's a little early, but it's fine. I'm going to move Raccoon and Goldo to slot 1, and then we'll have the captain start stacking up and just dominating. Alright. We can actually exchange... Definitely don't want to do that yet. I'm going to save the STR for Cooler. Now, Cooler at the end could potentially not fare too well. Hopefully... I'm really hoping we don't get supered at the end. I could intentionally go for the 12. I think I actually will. I'm going to intentionally go for the 12 key super with him just to get the great raise for the 1 turn guaranteed with him. I think we definitely need that. All right, please don't super Cooler. Please. Super Captain. Captain Gain, you could tank it. Let's see. All right, I would love at least 2 supers from you. Okay, cool. The one thing to note about the Ginyu Force rotation is they are not under a 200% leader skill just because Cooler, his extra buff is for transformation boost, so. All right, he's really gonna, okay, thank you. I was gonna say, he's really gonna super Cooler, come on. All right, that's fine, we can live with that. Let's see if Cooler is able to take double digits from normals here. I think as long as we get 2 supers with him, he should be fine. Come on, give me at least just 1 more super. Okay, I think we should be okay here. He can potentially give us another one here. A nice crit. That's a normal. Okay. I think we're okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. All right, now we could active skill. I'm definitely not going to. The heal is nice from the Metamorphosis link. Let's go ahead and do this. Can we get Janemba? It's gonna be tough. Let's do this. Damn. We cannot. We could do that though. Alright, let's do it this way. 7k is not the worst. Alright, let's see what Cooler gives us here. This is without support because we couldn't get Janemba's 4 orbs. Please don't super STR Cooler. 6.2 is pretty good. Okay, we're continuing to build up here. Let's see if Cooler goes crazy for us. We should be at the point now where we're getting the guaranteed additional super, by the way. We should be getting another super after this. There it is. Alright, so we got 2 great stacks here. Nice crit. Okay, he did not super. That's good. So far, he's doing a lot of damage. Now, obviously, he's not actually doing a lot of damage because this guy's AGL, but he's doing pretty well so far. All right, so we just decided not to super at all that turn. All right, here's the big boy turn. I'm going to let Ginyu stack 1 more time, and then from that point, we'll go ahead and transform him. Let's go ahead and grab this. And we'll do this for the healing. Okay. Yeah, Rakumen Goldo should be good. They're fully built up here. We have the full Ginyu rotation, right? Once you get this rotation, like, there's really not much that can really hurt you. Other than, like, Cell Max. Alright, so they're going to take that for double digits. Ginyu's going to get some extra stacks, and hopefully... Actually, hopefully this doesn't just kill him in 1 hit. Let's see. Okay, 1 more. Come on, super. Normal. Okay, at least he lives, so we can get Birder and G's additional stack. All right, so we're gonna move on to Super Baby 2 next. Cooler has definitely done enough attacks at this point. I think, yeah, he's fully built up now. My STR Cooler. All right, here's the only troublesome rotation. We can actually use Janemba's Rage mechanic. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, my Cooler is the issue because my Cooler is not built up. So this guy's at 282,000. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this. In fact, I probably just want to use double Whis. Do I use double Whis here? I think we do. Let's go ahead and do this. We should be completely fine here now. Let's go ahead and do this. We can start building up Janemba a little bit. Hopefully he gives us an additional here. And then in terms of Cooler at the end, I guess we'll just give him this. All right, let's see how this plays out. No support, no... Okay, I'm glad I used that double Whis. That would have been very annoying. The goal for me is just to see how Cooler performs against the final phase of this event. Right, that's really the main focus. All right, so what was it, like a 6 million attack stat with no support? Then we got a additional super for almost 4 million, so he's basically got like a 10 million attack stat here. Okay. And then normal for 2 million. That's pretty good. 1 more. And normal, okay. And then Janemba, come on, Janemba, give us an additional Janemba. Janemba, let's go. Damn it. And then my cooler, who hasn't been fully built up. Gonna get the extra attack stack just to give you some extra active skill power for later. All right, there's an additional. By the end of this turn, this guy, my cooler, should definitely be fully built up. Again, they're both 55%, so it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but... All right, that should be fully built up for this guy. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell, right? Once you get dupes in this guy, like how absurd it gets. But this is just like a preview, pretty much, of that. All right, let's go ahead. Damn, I kind of just want to keep stacking here with Ginyu. I mean, we can't even exchange anyway, so we kind of have to. Another turn where we can't get Janemba's passive. Oh well. Let's do this. We actually might end up getting the Dokkan attack against this phase, which is annoying. But I would say that this team definitely is more of a defensive team until we get more dupes into Cooler. Because once we do that, like he's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. All right, let's go, Ginyu. Give us a triple super. Come on, one more super. Damn it. Alright, well, we still have the double Whis active, so we're definitely fine here. Okay, he's attacking Ginyu, so he would have been fine without the item anyway. And then next turn, yeah, I'm scared we're just going to get the Dokkan attack here. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I can't even super with them, that sucks. Alright, let's have Janemba do the Dokkan attack. He's definitely going to super Birder and Jisa. That's actually really bad. Because I didn't get to super with them. Alright, anyway, we'll have Cooler continue to build up his attack. This Dokkan attack's not going to do that much damage because Janemba just isn't built up enough to get his 18-key super. I did a little bit. Oh, of course you additional there. Great. Okay, cool. Let's go. 7.3. Okay, at 55% with how many additional attacks this guy does, that's crazy. We're gonna kill him because he gets the additional guaranteed here. This is not the guaranteed additional. There's a crit too. Okay, he just decided he wanted to end the fight, I guess. I'm okay with that. Yep, goodbye. That's crazy. For a 55% unit to just end the fight there, that's pretty dumb. Alright, we have... What the hell is this rotation? Okay, he's attacking in very weird positions here. What if I just did this? Let me activate the active skill, actually. This is obviously not a very good turn for Cooler. Damn, do I do the active skill here? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just let this turn play out like this. You know what? Let's just do this without the active skill. Next turn, I definitely want to keep enough orbs for Tech Janemba. I think we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Damn, that's not it. I think I should just sweep the field here. Let's do this. Alright, so Cooler's gonna do a little bit. I mean, again, this is not a great rotation for him. Next turn is where things are gonna get crazy. Alright, let's see what this guy does here. Alright. Normal. Normal. Okay. 2 supers and 2 normals, honestly, is not that bad. That's probably gonna be the norm here. Alright. Ginyu should be fine. One more super. No, okay. Alright, here's the AoE attack. We're fine here. They get their defense. Double digits for Cooler. Yeah, go ahead and super them. See what happens. Let's see if he actually does. He's just not going to super at all. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use Cooler's active here. This is going to be pretty much the best turn we can get. Damn, I just can't get Janemba support. We have too many rainbow orbs here. Let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to get Cooler's active skill, and then we'll just see what happens here. Alright, so 4.6 million, pretty good. We'll go ahead and do this. Let's max key. And then we actually can get Janemba support, and we get his extra defense as well with this. Alright, this is going to be a real... This is probably going to be Cooler's best turn, I imagine. Let's see how this goes. He might take a little bit of damage from this. Yeah, 59k. Okay. It's because he hasn't supered. And then Janemba. Alright, Cooler. I'm really... Is he going to be at, like, close to 9 million here? Like, what is this number going to look like? Okay. Really hoping he doesn't super him, though. 7.7. Okay, but it's, again, it's plus the active skill. There's an additional nice. We need as many additionals as possible here. Come on, give me at least one more additional super. Come on, one more. You could do it. Yes, perfect. These are 5 million additionals. He can give us one more. Come on, give us one more additional. Ah, normal. Okay. Okay, he didn't super him. This Tech Janemba will be fine because we got his extra damage reduction from the orbs. Oh, he's just not supering at all. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and do this, and then we should be able to finish the fight off here. All right. I guess we'll just put Ginyu in the front. We'll have Cooler finish him off. Alright. Nullify the action. There's a super. Alright, this is annoying because it stuns Ginyu. Yeah. But we win here. So 7.1 mil. This is really not a great rotation for him either. We just have support from... this is actually a lot of support. We have 60% support from Jason Birder because Ginyu's on rotation here. But yeah, this is death for a baby. So I think he did pretty well. I mean, the damage is crazy. I think also, by the way, on the turn where the prior turn to this, the turn before, like if we had gotten super, I think we actually could have lived, which is insane for a 55% character to tank and live a super from this unit. But yeah, that was a pretty, you know, pretty good experience first using this. Oh, are we just dead? No. Okay, he lived. We lived. We'll have Cooler finish. Wait, can we get his... Nah, his KO screen is the active skill. Never mind. Okay, so we'll finish up this run here, and then I think we'll jump into Infinite Dragon Ball History, 7.7 million. No support. We'll jump into Infinite Dragon Ball History with like the more supporty team. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump in with the sort of like the second iteration of Cooler's team here, but this is obviously more of a support-heavy team. He's going to be looking better offensively here, so let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll just have some fun in Infinite Dragon Ball History. So almost 700,000 HP, okay. Unfortunately, we did end up getting one of the Coolers in slot 7. Alright, well, I guess I'll rotate this guy off, and we'll go ahead and just keep things like this for now. We can get support from Janemba here. We can do that. Alright, cooler. Let's see. So remember, for the first 2 appearances, he does have access to the additional. On top of the 2 additional he already has in his kit. So he's basically doing 3 attacks. Which is pretty ridiculous. So I'm actually kind of hoping Krillin lives this first attack. Come on, Krillin, you got this. Yeah, nice. Let's get in as many attacks as we can before we end the turn. All right, there's an additional super. That's attack number 3. Okay, he died. Damn it. All right, this is not exactly a great rotation. I'm gonna do this. I am actually gonna intentionally miss the super here. We'll have Janemba build up. And then full power Frieza stack. I want to get full power Frieza next to Cooler. Now, something else to remember is that we are going to be getting a new support memory for Wicked Bloodline from the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone event. So once you clear all the stages of the Red Zone event, the Wicked Bloodline version, you're going to get a support memory. I believe it's like Cooler's Cold Remarks or something like that, where all Wicked Bloodline characters get 10% attack and defense permanently, and then Cooler characters, I believe it's 7 ki for, or sorry, not 7 ki, 1 ki for 7 turns, I think is what the effect is. So that will make him even stronger once we get access to that. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just leave him here. How many links do you get with Bojack, actually? First for Conquest, and then Metamorphosis in the middle there. Let's do this. 125k is not exactly great. Let's miss a super with you, just so I can do that. And then we'll get support with you. Perfect. Alright, so this is the Cooler that hasn't attacked yet, because he was in slot 7. Alright, 3.4. Unfortunately, Roshi is physical, so we're probably going to not be able to get 4 attacks in here. Let's see. We're just going to kill him before. Maybe? Maybe he's going to live, actually. Alright, there's a super for 2.6. Alright. He lived. Okay. 4 attacks for him. He needs to attack 6 more times to be fully built up. Alright, so we got this Cooler on rotation now. This is... Now, we have finally the rotations established. Because this is Infinite Dragon Ball history, we can afford to leave Janemba in slot 2. How many links does he share with Turles? He gets Thirst for Conquest with Turles. Alright, let's just do this. This is fine. Janemba, we'll just go ahead and do that. And Turles, we can do this. Alright, cool. Let's see. Of course, you super right away. Why wouldn't you? Alright, 4.2. Additional for 3 million, basically. Remember, he is getting both offensive and defensive support on this rotation from Turles because the enemy's super class. So there's another additional. Okay, it's going ham here. And Janemba's going to build up. Please give me an additional. Come on, Janemba. Damn it, Janemba. Alright, take him out. Now this Cooler has only had 1 turn of attack so far, right? Well, we finally have the Frieza Cooler rotation, which is what I wanted. Go ahead and do this. So these guys share 5 links. Obviously, Big Bad Bosses is not going to be active. But Frieza, 380k. Okay, it's not terrible. Let's go ahead and do this. And then Frieza, we can have you build up for your defense. And we'll do this. Alright, let's see. Cooler 5.1. Alrighty, 3.3. So this is attack number 6 for him. Attack number 6. Here's 7. And there's 8. Okay, so he needs 2 more to be fully built up. And then here's full power Frieza with 8.7. Yeah, no support memory. Alrighty. Now this cooler I think might be fully built up. I don't actually remember. How many attacks does Janemba need to be fully built up? Is it 3? Not you. Where's Janemba? Right here. Yeah, 3. I think he only has done 2. So I'm going to do this. And we'll have Janemba get his last stack here in slot 2. 326k is pretty good. We'll give him the support with you as well. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, so you're at 5.47. I think for sure if this guy hasn't been fully built up on this turn will finally get him fully built up. Alright, let's go. One more. No, okay. Alright, so Janemba is now fully built up. This is fine. If he doesn't absorb this, then he can just eat it. Yeah, it doesn't even, honestly, it doesn't even matter. Alright, and then, yeah, this is fine. Now, Cooler on the other rotation, he only needs 2 more attacks to be fully built up. So once he does get those 2 attacks, on this turn, he will be able to do the guaranteed super. 235k defense with Frieza here. Thirst for Conquest can be active if we do this. Now he jumps up to, oh no, the same defense, but he's going to be having a higher attack stat here. I'm going to have Cooler prioritized here. Let's go ahead and do this. Do that. And this. Okay. Let's see, Cooler, what do you got? 7.2, okay. We need 1 more attack after this. Alright, he's fully built up now. Perfect. Remember, he'll still continue to build up his attack because of the super attack effect, but in terms of his passive, that is it. Alright, so now Janemba can go in slot 1. He's fully built up. 376k is pretty good with guard. Let's do this. Yeah, it's fine. And then we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do that. This could actually be bad if he decides to super Bojack in slot 3. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully he just goes after Janemba. No. Okay, well this could potentially be pretty bad. If he supers Cooler, hopefully we get at least a few supers in with you additionals. Come on, give me an additional. There we go. Alright, I would love 1 more. Actually, I'm pretty sure we guaranteed get another one here because of the 10 attacks, yeah. Or, yeah, the 10 attacks is going to kick in here. There's the additional, yep, perfect. Okay. We should be, even if he supers is Cooler, I think we should be okay. He did not. Okay, so please, is he really going to super Bojack, dude? Come on. Don't do this. Bojack, double super. Damn, don't super at all then. Oh my god, no! How much does this do? Okay, I think we're alive. That sucks though. Alright, we're gonna get the support memory active. Frieza gets his active skill. 300k, wow, okay. Let's do that. Let's get same type orbs for the healing, and then we'll do this for the support. Alright, so Cooler is going to be hitting very hard here with the support memory. What do we get to here? 10.3 million. Okay. This is a 55% character that could super 4 times. And then an additional for 6.4. Okay. Yeah, that seems fair. What the hell? Okay. Alright, 17. Let's go ahead and do this. We're actually going to get the Dokkan attack. Whatever. This cooler is also going to be hitting crazy hard here. I'm actually not even going to tap the screen for this. This cooler has Thirst for Conquest active here. This Janemba, what was that, like an 8.6 million attack stat as well, so he's looking pretty good. Yeah. Cooler's gonna kill him. 10.2, okay. Sure. By 17. Alright, and now we're moving on to... Oh, this is actually the final stage. I guess we're using the active skill here. Can we kill this guy here? We actually might be able to just straight up win. The Bojack has Thirst for Conquest. Let's go ahead and try this. I'm actually gonna put Bojack first. Do I? I don't want to do that this way. Yeah, let's keep it like this, actually. We'll do... Damn it, no, I can't stack. This is actually really annoying key-wise. Because I want to get Cooler's max key, but if I do this, I don't think we can. Whatever. This is going to be the final turn of the video. I think we can just straight up kill them this turn. If we don't, we can have the Cooler on the next rotation, Supernova, and kill them. But let me know down below what you guys think of LR Cooler at 55%. To me, he seems pretty damn good. But again, even with how crazy he looked in this video, I still think he's going to look like quite a bit better with dupe. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.